Thanks for stopping scrolling. It's going to be about a 3-minute Bible study today. Stewardship's a real churchy word, so let's start by defining it. The first basic thing to know is God owns everything and we're just his administrators here on earth. Psalm 50:10 says this, "For all the animals of the forest are mine. I own the cattle on 1,000 hills. I know every bird on the mountains and all the animals of the field, they're mine. If I were hungry, I would not tell you, for all the world is mine and everything in it." Jesus tells a couple parables to help us understand this well. One of them is the parable of the talents. Matthew 25:14 through 30 tells the story in detail this way. Again, the kingdom of heaven can be illustrated by the story of a man going on a long trip. He called together his servants and entrusted his money to them while he was gone. He gave them 5 bags of silver to one, 2 bags of silver to another, 1 bag of silver to the last, dividing it in proportion to their abilities. He then left on his trip. The servant who received the 5 bags of silver began to invest the money and earned 5 more. The servant with 2 bags of silver also went to work and earned 2 more. But the servant who received the 1 bag of silver dug a hole in the ground and hid the master's money. The story ends with the master complimenting the men who used the money he entrusted to them well and kicking out the one who did not. You can take your own understanding here, but mine is this: God owns it all and gives us things to use. Maybe money, maybe talent, maybe skills. Some call it gifts. And to some, he gives time to do things. To some, charisma. To some, the abilities to make friends. And we're to use it all for him. If the owner of the property you're managing had a deep personal interest in you, was willing to give you more and more responsibility, wouldn't you submit to their wishes? God's character and love for you are infinitely more, and he asks you to submit to him control, and then allows you to manage more and more of his property. He's the sovereign owner of everything and everyone, and he's wonderful beyond compare and asks to reign in your life. The question is, will you allow him to reign in everything? That's stewardship. God bless you. We'll talk to you tomorrow on Day of Devotion.